Europe isn't just history and cities. It's a land of volcanoes, fjords, waterfalls, and wild canyons. From Spain's fiery Timanfaya to Norway's stunning Geirangerfjord, from Greece's iconic Navagio beach to Bulgaria's mystical Seven Rila lakes, we're about to explore the continent's most breathtaking natural wonders. Get ready for Europe like you've never seen it before. Raw, untamed, and unforgettable. Lake District National Park, England. This is the place to go if you want to explore England's highest mountain and its deepest lake. The Lake District, an awe-inspiring UNESCO World Heritage Site nestled in the northwest of England, covering more than 2,300 square kilometers. As England's largest national park, it captivates millions annually with its dramatic fells, shimmering lakes, and charming villages. The park is defined by its numerous lakes, each possessing a distinct character. Windermere, the largest, buzzes with activity, offering boat cruises and a myriad of water sports. In contrast, Wastewater, England's deepest lake, presents a more rugged and awe-inspiring vista, framed by towering mountains. Derwentwater, near the bustling market town of Keswick, is adorned with islands and provides a serene backdrop for leisurely pursuits. It was also once glaciated, and its U-shaped valleys, craggy ridges, and ribbon lakes are remnants of the Ice Age. These aquatic wonders are complemented by the mountain's backdrops, including Scawfell Pike, England's highest peak. These mountains invite you to embark on invigorating hikes, rewarding with panoramic views that stretch across the verdant valleys and sparkling waters below. Today, you can hike over 3,100 kilometers of trails, explore charming stone villages like Grasmere and Keswick, or discover Roman ruins such as Hardknott Fort. The park also played a role during World War II, when some of its remote areas were used for secret military training. Its combination of natural splendor, cultural richness, and historical depth makes it a living classroom for geography, ecology, literature, and history. This park isn't just a natural wonderland. It's a cornerstone of British cultural and literary history. It inspired generations of writers, including William Wordsworth, who wrote extensively about its tranquil lakes, rolling hills, and rugged fells. Wordsworth's Guide to the Lakes, published in 1810, wasn't just poetry. It became one of the earliest pieces of environmental writing. Beyond poetry, the region also played a role in conservation history. Beatrix Potter, beloved author of The Tale of Peter Rabbit, used the proceeds from her books to purchase and protect large areas of farmland here, later donating them to the National Trust. French Alps, France. Did you know the French Alps are home to some of Europe's tallest peaks, including Mont Blanc, which towers at 4,810 meters? This iconic mountain range stretches across southeastern France and offers some of the most stunning alpine landscapes in the world. The Alps are renowned not only for their majestic beauty, but also for their biodiversity and geological significance. Millions of years ago, tectonic forces shaped these mountains, creating dramatic valleys, craggy peaks, and glaciers. The Alps also played a crucial role during the Napoleonic Wars, as passes like the Col du Mont Cenis were strategic routes. Today, they're a year-round destination for outdoor enthusiasts, offering skiing in winter and hiking, mountain biking, and paragliding in summer. The French Alps are also home to unique flora and fauna, including the iconic alpine ibex, marmots, and vibrant wildflowers. Culturally, the region has preserved its traditional alpine architecture and cuisine, making it a must-visit. Valbona Valley National Park, Albania. Nestled in the Tropoja district of northern Albania, Valbona Valley National Park is one of the country's most breathtaking landscapes. A place where rugged limestone peaks tower over crystal-clear rivers, alpine meadows bloom with wildflowers, and centuries-old beech forests echo with the sounds of birds and rustling leaves. Often referred to as the Miracle of the Alps, this park spans over 8,000 hectares and is part of the greater transboundary Balkan Peace Park shared with Kosovo and Montenegro. Valborna River, with its turquoise-blue water, meanders through the valley floor, forming natural swimming holes and carving scenic gorges. Historically, the area served as an important passage for highland tribes and shepherds, whose stone houses and traditional tower homes know as Kullastil, the landscape. Today, ecotourism thrives here, with visitors drawn to hiking trails like the famed Valbona Faith Pass, a scenic 17 kilometers route that connects two of Albania's most iconic parks. The park is also home to rare species like the Balkan lynx, golden eagles, and brown bears. Geirangerfjord, Norway. The Geirangerfjord is a stunning fjord located in the Sunnmøre region of western Norway. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is considered one of the most beautiful fjords in the world. The fjord is 15 kilometers long and is surrounded by steep mountains that rise up to 1,700 meters above sea level. The most famous waterfalls in the Geirangerfjord are the Seven Sisters, which consists of 7 separate waterfalls cascading down the cliffs, and the Suder, a single waterfall that appears to be facing the Seven Sisters. The Geirangerfjord is a popular tourist destination and offers a variety of activities, including kayaking, hiking, and sightseeing. You can kayak on the calm waters of the fjord, surrounded by the majestic scenery. There are also several hiking trails in the area that offer stunning views of the fjord, including the hike to Flydalsjøvit viewpoint, which offers panoramic views of the fjord and the surrounding mountains. In the village of Geiranger, you can visit the Geirangerfjord Visitor Center, which has exhibits on the history, geology, and wildlife of the fjord. Triglav National Park, Slovenia. This is Slovenia's only national park, and it covers almost 4% of the entire country. The park is named after Mount Triglav, the peak every Slovenian is expected to climb at least once in their lifetime. Founded in 1981, but with roots in conservation going back to 1924, Triglav National Park is more than just mountains. It is a living museum of glaciers, rivers, and legends. At its heart towers Mount Triglav, 2,864 meters, the highest point in Slovenia, which has long symbolized national pride, even appearing on the country's flag and coat of arms. From its slopes flow waters that shape the park's most enchanting features, like the Emerald Soka River, one of the clearest rivers in Europe, famed for its almost surreal turquoise color caused by limestone sediments reflecting sunlight. Scattered across the park are glacial lakes such as the Triglav Lakes Valley. Lake Bohinj and Lake Bled are silent remnants of the Ice Age where rare alpine plants like Edelweiss bloom in summer. In here canyons add drama too. Vintgar Gorge, with its wooden walkways and roaring Radovna River, was only discovered in 1891. While Talman Gorges, carved by the Talminka and Zedlaskica rivers, feature thermal springs, a natural stone bridge, and caves tied to Dante Alighieri's visit. Waterfalls bring even more magic. Periknik Waterfall, a two-tier cascade where you can actually walk behind the curtain of water, and Koziak Waterfall, hidden in a mossy cavern, where light beams cut through like a natural spotlight on its 15-meter drop. Together, these highlights make Triglav National Park not just a place of scenery, but a classroom of geology, ecology, and history. Timanfaya National Park, Spain. What if you could walk across a landscape so alien it looks like the surface of Mars, but it's right here on Earth? Welcome to Timanfaya National Park on Lanzarote in the Canary Islands, where fire and lava still shape the terrain. This surreal volcanic landscape was formed during a series of massive eruptions between 1730 and 1736, one of the longest in recorded history. For 6 straight years, lava covered nearly a quarter of the island, swallowing entire villages and reshaping Lanzarote's geography. The result is a vast expanse of black lava fields, conical craters, and steam-belching fissures that remain geothermally active to this day. Temperatures just a few meters below the surface reach over 600 degrees Celsius, demonstrated at the visitor center where dry brush bursts into flames when tossed into a pit. In 1974, Timanfaya was declared a national park to protect this otherworldly environment, which is surprisingly full of life. Despite the harsh conditions, lichens, hardy shrubs, and even blind crabs and unique microfauna have found ways to thrive. The park is also famous for its unique culinary twist. At El Diablo restaurant, food is grilled over a natural volcanic vent, Timanfaya is a living laboratory for volcanology, ecology, and human adaptation, and an unforgettable reminder of Earth's raw power. Krka National Park, Croatia. This park is home to waterfalls that look like staircases made of water and light. Krka National Park, named after the river that runs through it. The park is specifically known for its 7 magnificent waterfalls along the course of the Krka River, including the stunning Sredinski Buk, Manojovački Slap, and Raški Slap. The river's power has also been harnessed for centuries. In 1895, just 2 days after Niagara Falls, Krka became home to one of the world's first hydroelectric power plants. Alongside its natural beauty, Krka houses Roman military ruins and the 14th century Visovac Monastery, built on a tiny island in the middle of the river. It's a place where engineering, religion, and nature converge spectacularly. Extensive networks of well-maintained walking trails and wooden boardwalks allow you to explore the park's diverse landscapes and get close to the waterfalls. The park also offers numerous cycling routes of varying difficulty levels, allowing you to explore more remote parts of the park. Boat tours are a popular way to see the park, connecting various sites like Sredinski Buk, Visovac, Raški Slap, and the Krka Monastery. While swimming at Sredinski Buk has been prohibited since 2021 to protect the natural environment, designated swimming areas are available at Raški Slap from June 1st to September 30th. Thingvellir National Park, Iceland. This is a site of immense historical, geological, and cultural significance in Iceland. Located about 40 kilometers northeast of Reykjavik, it is the place where the Alþingi, one of the world's oldest parliaments, was established in 930 AD, making it a cornerstone of Icelandic heritage. The park is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its unique geological features, including the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. This rift valley creates dramatic landscapes, with deep fissures, clear glacial rivers, and expansive lava fields. An interesting aspect of Thingvellir is Silfra, a fissure filled with crystal-clear glacial water, offering some of the best diving and snorkeling experiences in the world, where divers can literally swim between 2 continents. Thingvellir is also home to Thingvallavatn Lake, the largest natural lake in Iceland, known for its unique underwater ecosystems. You can explore numerous hiking trails, visit the historic Alþingi site, and enjoy panoramic views from the park's various viewpoints. The park's combination of natural beauty and deep historical roots makes it a must-visit destination on the Golden Circle route. Navagio Beach, Greece. Imagine a secluded cove, nestled between towering cliffs, with crystal-clear turquoise waters and a pristine white sand beach. Now picture a rusted shipwreck, partially submerged, adding a touch of mystery and intrigue to this idyllic scene. Welcome to Navagio Beach, often dubbed Shipwreck Beach, a hidden gem on the Greek island of Zakynthos. The beach's iconic shipwreck, the MV Panayotis, ran aground in 1980 during a smuggling attempt. Over the years, the vessel has become a beloved symbol of the island, attracting countless tourists from around the world. To reach Navagio Beach, you'll need to take a boat tour from nearby villages like Porto Vromi or Agios Nikolaos. The journey is well worth it, as the approach by sea offers stunning panoramic views of the cliffs and the cove. As you disembark, you'll be greeted by the soft, white sand and the inviting turquoise waters. Take a dip, explore the shipwreck, or simply relax and soak up the sun in this breathtaking paradise. Bastei Rock Formation, Germany. What could be more awe-inspiring than standing on a natural rock bridge, 194 meters above the Elbe River, with views stretching for miles? The Bastei Rock Formation, located in the Elbe Sandstone Mountains, offers exactly that experience. These towering rock formations have been sculpted by millions of years of erosion, creating some of the most unique geological landscapes in Germany. The Bastei Bridge, built in 1851, connects several of these rock formations and provides an accessible way to experience this breathtaking scenery. It was a significant point of interest even in the early 19th century, attracting tourists from all over Europe. The Bastei is not only a symbol of natural wonder, but also of the incredible ways humans have adapted to and integrated with the landscape over centuries. Peneda-Gerês National Park, Portugal. Portugal has only one national park, and it's a wild, mountainous region where wolves still roam and ancient Roman roads remain intact. Peneda-Gerês National Park, established in 1971 in the far north near the Spanish border, is a sanctuary of biodiversity, traditional villages, and millennia of human history. The park spans over 700 square kilometers and includes 4 major mountain ranges: Serra de Peneda, Serra do Suajo, Serra Amarela, and Serra do Gerês. One of its most fascinating features is the Geira, a remarkably well-preserved Roman road that once linked Braga to Astorga in Spain, complete with stone mile markers still standing after 2,000 years. The park is also home to endangered species such as the Iberian wolf and Guarano ponies, as well as rare flora like the Gerês lily. The area safeguards traditional communities where granaries stand on stilts and farming is still done by hand. It's also dotted with ancient sanctuaries and pilgrimage routes, like the sanctuary of Nossa Senhora de Peneda, perched against a granite cliff. From waterfalls and glacial valleys to ancient oak forests and prehistoric dolmens, Peneda-Gerês is a multidisciplinary classroom, blending ecology, archaeology, and anthropology in one vast, living museum. Krimml Waterfalls, Austria. This is the tallest waterfalls in all of Central Europe. The Krimml Waterfalls, located in the Hohe Tauern National Park in Salzburg, cascade down a staggering 380 meters in 3 powerful stages. Formed by the Krimmler Ake River as it descends from the Krimml Torn mountain range, the falls are not just a dramatic natural wonder, they're also scientifically significant. The waterfalls play a vital ecological role, supporting unique mosses, lichens, and moisture-loving plants. Studies have shown that, due to the ion-rich air, the fine mist generated by the waterfalls has therapeutic benefits for people with asthma and respiratory issues. This has led to the development of health trails and breathing therapy zones nearby. First mentioned in documents dating back to the 13th century, the falls have long been a draw for visitors and were even sketched by famous artists of the Romantic period. An ingeniously constructed trail, built in the late 1800s by the Austrian Alpine Club, allows you to hike alongside the waterfall with multiple platforms offering breathtaking views. Sphinx of Bucege Mountains, Romania. Did you know that Romania has its very own Sphinx, a mysterious rock formation in the Bucege Mountains that has inspired legends for centuries? Rising at an altitude of 2,216 meters, the Sphinx of Bucege is a massive natural monument shaped eerily like a human head, resembling the famous Egyptian Sphinx, though entirely sculpted by wind and rain erosion over thousands of years. Its uncanny resemblance has fueled countless myths. Some believe it was worshipped by ancient Dacians, who saw it as a sacred guardian of their mountain sanctuaries. Others suggest it has mystical energy, attracting seekers of hidden knowledge. Historically, the surrounding Bucege Plateau was indeed significant. Just below lies the Alameda Cave Monastery, founded in the 16th century, and not far away are ruins of ancient fortifications linked to the Dacian kingdom that once resisted Roman conquest. During the 20th century, the Sphinx even became tied to conspiracy theories, with stories claiming secret tunnels and chambers hidden beneath the mountains, allegedly connected to advanced ancient civilizations. From a scientific perspective, the rock is a striking example of aeolian erosion, where wind has carved the sandstone into smooth contours, while frost and water shaped its finer features. Yet, standing before it, science often takes a backseat to wonder. The face-like silhouette at sunset, when shadows deepen its features, feels almost alive. For hikers, reaching the Sphinx involves trekking or taking a cable car from Bastei, after which the panoramic views stretch across the Carpathian Ranges. The Bucege Mountains themselves are part of the Southern Carpathians, offering dramatic cliffs, alpine meadows, and rare wildlife. The Blue Grotto, Italy. Also known as Grotta Azzurra on Capri Island, is one of Italy's most famous and mesmerizing natural attractions, known for its stunningly vivid blue waters and magical ambience. This sea cave, located on the island's northwest coast, has captivated visitors for centuries, from Roman emperors to modern-day tourists. The grotto is only accessible by small rowboats, which navigate through a narrow entrance that is just a meter high, requiring you to lie flat as they enter. Once inside, the cavern opens into a spacious chamber, where sunlight enters through an underwater opening, reflecting off the white sandy seafloor and creating an otherworldly electric blue glow in the water. The intensity of the color is so striking that it appears almost unreal, making it a must-see on any visit to Capri. In ancient times, the grotto was used as a marine temple by the Romans, and today, remnants of Roman statues have been found within its depths. It is better to experience the grotto on a sunny day, when the light effect is at its most brilliant. Wadden Sea National Park, Denmark. Spanning the west coast of Denmark, Wadden Sea National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its unique tidal flats and rich biodiversity. This is a vast intertidal zone, shared with Germany and the Netherlands, and it is one of the most important wetlands in the world. You can witness the mesmerizing phenomenon of the Wadden Sea's tides, which dramatically transform the landscape twice a day. Moreover, the area is a haven for birdwatchers, with millions of migratory birds stopping here during their long journeys. Not only that, the park is also home to a variety of marine life, like seals and porpoises, which can often be seen basking on sandbanks or playing in the waves. Take a guided tour so you can do an in-depth exploration of the park's unique ecosystem, including mudflat walking tours where you can learn about the fascinating organisms that thrive in this environment. Don't miss the Wadden Sea Center, which conduct engaging exhibits and educational programs. Its architecture, designed to blend seamlessly with the surrounding landscape, so it is an attraction in itself. Thingvellir National Park, Finland. Did you know that in winter, Finland has trees that look like frozen ghosts? These hauntingly beautiful forms can be found in Thingvellir National Park, one of the most surreal places in the country. Located in Posio, near the Arctic Circle, the park is famous for its tuklami phenomenon, when heavy snow and frost coat the trees so thoroughly they resemble gigantic snow sculptures. But Thingvellir is more than a winter wonderland. Established in 1982, the park protects high-altitude myrs, a rare wetland ecosystem that thrives in the cold uplands of Finnish Lapland. The fells, or tunturi, rise dramatically and offer panoramic views over Lake Kithkajärvi and the surrounding taiga forest. Historically, the area has been used by reindeer herders, and old reindeer fences and herding trails can still be found throughout the park. In summer, you are rewarded with cloudberry-filled bogs, wildflowers, and serene hiking paths. Photographers, in particular, flock here for the dramatic lighting and atmospheric skies, while in winter, it's one of the best non-touristy spots to catch the northern lights. Thingvellir is also used for climate research and ecological monitoring, making it not just beautiful, but scientifically important. This park proves that even frozen silence can speak volumes about nature's complexity. Abisko National Park, Sweden. This is a park you can see both the midnight sun in summer and the northern lights in winter, all while surrounded by towering mountains and ancient forests. That magical destination is Abisko National Park, a gateway to Sweden's far north and one of the best places in the world to witness the aurora borealis. Situated in Swedish Lapland, near the Norwegian border, Abisko is known for its clear skies and unique microclimate caused by nearby Lake Thunetrusk and surrounding mountains, which often push away clouds. The park was established in 1909, making it one of Sweden's first national parks, at a time when conservation was just emerging as a concept in Europe. Abisko's signature feature is the Abiskojoka Canyon, where meltwater carves through bedrock in a series of dramatic rapids and falls. It's also the starting point of the Kungsleden, the King's Trail, a legendary 440-kilometer trekking route that draws adventurers from around the globe. Abisko is rich in Sami heritage, with ancient migratory paths and traditional settlements still visible in the region. Its ecosystems are a living laboratory, used for climate research and Arctic biology for over a century, making it as scientifically valuable as it is scenic. Kravica Waterfalls, Bosnia and Herzegovina. This Bosnia and Herzegovina waterfall system often compared to a smaller version of Niagara Falls. The Kravica waterfalls, tucked along the Trebizat River near the town of Lubushki, are among the most breathtaking natural gems in the Balkans. Cascading in a wide semicircle about 25 meters high and 120 meters across, the falls create a spectacular amphitheater of water surrounded by lush greenery. In spring, the snowmelt swells the river, transforming the falls into a roaring curtain, while in summer they become a tranquil swimming paradise. What makes Kravica especially interesting is the way it formed. Over thousands of years, deposits of tufa and travertine built up to create the natural steps and ridges that guide the water into this dramatic display. The surrounding landscape is also rich in vineyards, as Herzegovina is known for its production of indigenous wines like Zelavka and Blatina. Beyond its beauty, the site has ecological importance as a haven for birds, amphibians, and diverse plant life that thrive in the moist environment created by the mist of the falls. Travelers often describe standing before Kravica as a sensory experience. The thunder of water, the cool spray on your skin, and the vibrant green all around combine to create an atmosphere that feels both peaceful and powerful. Skadar Lake, Montenegro. This is the largest lake in the Balkans, straddling the border of Montenegro and Albania, and has been a crossroads of empires for centuries. Stretching up to 530 square kilometers during the rainy season, this shimmering expanse is more than just a body of water. It's a living mosaic of nature, history, and culture. The lake is renowned as one of Europe's most important bird habitats, home to over 280 bird species, including the rare and endangered Dalmatian pelican, which has become a symbol of the region. Its wetlands, floating meadows of water lilies, and hidden island monasteries make it feel like a place where nature and spirituality intertwine. Historically, Skadar Lake has seen the rise and fall of civilizations. During the medieval era, it was the heartland of the Zeta Principality, and the tiny islets still carry the ruins of fortresses, Orthodox monasteries, and even Ottoman watchtowers, all testifying to its strategic importance. Venetian traders once sailed across its waters, while later Ottoman rule left a blend of Oriental culture in lakeside towns like Verpazar. Today, you can take boat rides to explore fishing villages, monastery islands like Starcevo and Beska, or hike the surrounding karst mountains that plunge dramatically into the water. Uvak River meanders, Serbia. Imagine a river twist and turn so dramatically that it looks like nature itself is painting on the landscape. The Uvak River meanders in southwestern Serbia are exactly that. A spectacular series of serpentine loops carved by the emerald green Uvak River as it winds through deep limestone canyons. These meanders, some stretching for several kilometers, are so striking that they're best admired from above, where the aerial view reveals a natural masterpiece of curves set against rugged cliffs and forested plateaus. But beyond their beauty lies a story of ecology and resilience. The Uvak Canyon is the last stronghold of the griffon vulture in Serbia, a species that nearly vanished in the 20th century. Thanks to conservation efforts, over 500 individuals now soar over the canyon, their 3-meter wingspans casting shadows on the river below, making Uvak one of Europe's most important vulture habitats. The river itself is dammed in parts, creating a chain of reservoirs, but the meanders remain untouched reminders of the river's natural power over millions of years. Locals have long lived in harmony with the river, relying on sheep herding, honey production, and traditional crafts, while also respecting the rugged terrain that shelters them. What makes the Uvak River truly special is that it is more than a scenic wonder. It's a lesson in geology, biodiversity, and cultural history intertwined. Seven Rila Lakes, Bulgaria. Imagine what it feels like to walk among a staircase of the heavens. That is exactly the impression given by the Seven Rila Lakes, Bulgaria's most iconic natural wonder, hidden high in the Rila Mountains at elevations between 2,100 and 2,500 meters. Each of the seven glacial lakes carries a poetic name that reflects its unique shape or character. The Tyr, for its crystal-clear water, the Eye, for its perfect oval form, the Kidney, for its sharp curves, the Twin, for being the largest, the Trefoil, for its three-lobed shape, the Fish Lake, and the Lower Lake. Beyond their beauty, these lakes hold deep cultural and spiritual meaning. They are considered sacred by the White Brotherhood, a mystical spiritual movement founded by the Bulgarian teacher Peter Dunov, whose followers still gather every August to perform meditative circle dances on the shores, seeing the lakes as a place of cosmic harmony. Scientifically, the lakes were carved by glaciers during the last ice age, and their crystal waters feed the rivers that descend into the valleys, sustaining both wildlife and villages. Trekking to the lakes today is both a physical and spiritual journey. Hikers climb winding trails, often through snow patches even in summer, to reach viewpoints where the lakes lie shimmering like mirrors to the sky. Mathka Canyon, North Macedonia. Located just 15 kilometers from Skopje, this is not only one of North Macedonia's most stunning landscapes, but also a treasure trove of history, biodiversity, and hidden underground worlds. Formed by the Treska River, the canyon stretches for about 5,000 hectares, where towering limestone cliffs plunge dramatically into turquoise waters. What makes Mathka truly fascinating is its underground secrets. It contains more than 10 caves, including Vrelo Cave, considered one of the deepest underwater caves in the world, with explorers still unsure of its true depth. Above ground, the canyon is a haven for rare flora and fauna, boasting endemic plant species and providing shelter for over 70 types of butterflies, as well as endangered birds of prey like the Egyptian vulture. But Mathka's beauty isn't only natural. Its cliffs and islets are dotted with medieval monasteries. These sacred sites remind you that the canyon has long been a place of spiritual retreat, where monks lived in isolation, carving out hermitages in the cliffs. Historically, the canyon also served as a strategic passage through the Balkans, and its natural fortifications provided shelter during turbulent periods of Ottoman rule. Today, you can hike along rocky trails, paddle through the canyon by kayak, or take boat rides that glide past sheer cliffs rising over 1,000 meters. For locals, Mathka is both a weekend escape and a cultural landmark, blending the serenity of untouched nature with the echoes of centuries-old heritage. Masurian Lake District, Poland. Did you know that Poland has a region nicknamed the Land of 1,000 Lakes, and it's a sailor's paradise? The Masurian Lake District in northeastern Poland actually features over 2,000 interconnected lakes, making it one of Europe's largest freshwater lake regions. Formed by glacial activity, the region is crisscrossed by scenic canals and rivers that make it ideal for sailing, kayaking, and houseboating. The Great Masurian Lakes Trail, stretching over 100 kilometers, is one of Europe's top inland water routes. Beyond its natural beauty, Masuria has deep historical layers. Once part of East Prussia, the region bears traces of Teutonic castles, Gothic churches, and Prussian estates. During World War II, it was home to Wolf's Lair, Hitler's secret military headquarters, hidden deep in the forests near Kettersen. Today, many ruins from that era remain open for exploration. The region also plays host to unique wildlife. Lake Balaton, Hungary. This is the largest freshwater lake in Central Europe, so big it's affectionately called the Hungarian Sea. Lake Balaton is more than just a summer hotspot. It's a geological, historical, and ecological marvel. Formed millions of years ago by tectonic movements, the lake spans 77 kilometers in length and has served as a vital part of Hungarian life for centuries. The northern shore is lined with volcanic hills like Badacsony, famous for its basalt columns and vineyards, while the southern shore offers long sandy beaches perfect for swimming. Balaton's history includes Roman villas, medieval monasteries, and 19th century lakeside resorts, once visited by writers, poets, and nobles. During the Cold War, it was also one of the few travel destinations available to citizens of Eastern Bloc countries. Today, the lake remains a key hub for sailing, birdwatching, and cycling. Balaton-Fjord and Tihany Peninsula offer cultural gems, like the Benedictine Abbey founded in 1055 and Hungary's oldest recorded Hungarian language text. Lake Balaton isn't just a body of water. It's a living blend of nature, tradition, and national identity. Mullerthal region, Luxembourg. This is a place nicknamed Little Switzerland, right in the heart of Luxembourg. That's the Mullerthal region, a landscape carved by time into a fairy tale world of mossy gorges, towering sandstone cliffs, and twisting forest paths. Unlike the vast Alps, this is a more intimate wilderness, where narrow rock passages like the Wolfsschlucht and Quellshear invite you to squeeze through dramatic formations created over millions of years by erosion. The region's crown jewel is the Skiasentumpel waterfall, a picture-perfect cascade framed by an old stone bridge, often described as one of the most photographed spots in Luxembourg. Today, the famous Mullerthal Trail, stretching over 112 kilometers, allows hikers to explore this remarkable region step by step. What makes it truly special is how the area balances human presence with natural beauty. Traditional villages with half-timbered houses stand just minutes away from primeval-looking forests, showing how people have adapted to live in harmony with the land for centuries. You've just seen some of Europe's greatest wonders. If you enjoyed the ride, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy travels.